Guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. I'm Inga. This is a special reading that I'm doing called There's Some Crazy Shit Happening in Mars. Or let's be polite, there's some what's up with Mars. There is some crazy stuff happening with Mars, guys. It will be to the height of the aspect, let's say, I would say in July. We also have on the 27th of July, we have a full blood moon eclipse in Aquarius. However, there's some crazy stuff happening with Mars. On the 27th of July, Mars will also be at its brightest in the sky. Also, Mars is closest to Earth than it has been in 15 years. And before that, in 2013, that is going to be awfully close to Earth. For the first time in 15 years, it's going to be brightest in the sky, almost as bright as it was in 2013. And on top, this will be during the full blood moon eclipse. And on top, the other crazy stuff that's happening with Mars is that it has a huge dust storm that is covering the planet right now, the entire planet. And it's causing the planet to look even redder than normal. So it will be very bright in the sky and look very red in the sky. There is a storm coming. There is a type of a cosmic storm, not the typical sense, but since Mars will be so close to the planet, something told me that I should do a reading to find out how this crazy storm on Mars will affect each sign. In particular, have a look and also see where your Mars placement is. And hey, good luck. Let's see how it goes, guys. Thank you for joining. Hey guys, welcome to Rising Vibrations. This reading will be for Taurus. This is some crazy stuff is happening in Mars. Some crazy stuff is happening in Mars. How is this affecting Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus? And if you have Mars, Taurus, and Mars, check the table below. You can go have a look to see where it's at and how it's aspected for you. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't like the video a lot and you just find it completely bull, you can hit the thumbs down. You gotta do what you feel like, guys. But if you do like it, I would appreciate it if you took the time. So this is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus. And how is Mars going to affect those with Mars heavy aspected in their charts? Taurus, we have Mars heavy aspects in their chart. We're going to go ahead and stop. I'm hearing delays. Something being installed or delays for the Taurus energy. Look at that. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Feel like someone dropped the ball here. Someone didn't keep their agreement here. Or I feel like the Taurus is left holding the bag. We have the Page of Wands. And look at that. We have Major Arcana, the Star. There's some flights of fancy associated with this Mars storm and Mars energy for the Taurus. Maybe wanting to move away from work and put more time into play, into delightful things besides working. Maybe neglecting some work, again, someone dropping the ball, someone neglecting to do something that they were supposed to do because something more enticing came along or distracted them even. Now this is actually in the area of work. We have the 10 of Wands, we have the 4 of Wands, and we also have the, look at that again, Major Arcana, the Chariot. So this looks really like taking a time out is necessary. Maybe by instinct, the Taurus has realized this, that they do need to take a time out from work. It will do them well. Maybe it is the Taurus that needs to drop the ball, so to speak. If they're forcing things too hard, it's better to let things flow, let things move on their own, and try not to force the issue. Don't force the issue during the storm. Let's pull one more for the outcome here. Look at that. Major Arcana, the Emperor. Only force the issue if you know you're right. Don't push your luck. Don't press your luck, Taurus. You can. With the Star, Major Arcana, and the Chariot, and the Emperor here, you can press your luck if you know that you're correct. If you know that you have a firm foundation for your action or for what you're doing. It's like if you know you're right. If you're certain that you're right about this and you have proof and you can back it up and it's documented, whatever this is, you can press it. Otherwise, don't press your luck and you'll be fine. Don't push things too hard. Don't push the issue too hard. You can also let someone off easy, or someone perhaps will let the Taurus off easy during the Mars storm. This will be the influence. They will be let off easy. We have the Defiant Child here. We also have Major Arcana, the Mother and Child, and this is interesting because this will be aspected on the 27th when we have the full blood moon. The eclipse of Mars will be at its closest and brightest also on the 27th, by the way. And we have burden here. So let's see what's happening here. Again, I feel like if the Taurus presses something too long, if they push their luck too long and too much, it might have an adverse impact for them. You have to know when to hold them and you have to know when to fold them, Taurus, over the next few weeks until we hit the height of that blood moon eclipse and a little bit after. Don't press your luck too far. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. Know when you have to cash in. Know when to cash in. Know when to sell out stock, so to speak. Know when you've gained enough. Try not to be too even greedy, Taurus. If you're winning, quit while you're ahead. This is all what I'm getting coming through here. We have the card of Symbolon. This is the couple who have been through a lot. They've been through everything and they know each other. This is interesting enough. On top of the Four of Wands, it looks like relationships will be quite solid. Look at that. We have another Major Arcana. This is like the release or the Fool. Again, it feels like taking a break from work, a necessary break from work will bring a type of clarity and even, I'll say more opportunities by not pressing something with work too. Maybe if you're having some challenges at work, you'll do better to look for an avenue to vacate and go to another location than to press it and try to make things work that aren't working at work. It's a lot there. Let's see. We also have the Confession on top of the Major Arcana, the Chariot. Now, I'm hearing something, but I'm contradicting it as I hear it, because it's like if you've done something, you might want to fess up to it. Or if you're doing something that you know that you should not be doing, you might want to quit while you're ahead. Stop before issues or circumstances overtake you and you have less control. And you might feel that if you tell someone something that you've done that's a type of infraction or something that you've done wrong, that it can benefit you. But I'm also getting, don't press your luck. It's better to be quiet. It's better to be quiet than to say anything, especially during the turbulence. This is very interesting. Look at that. We have the Emperor 2 times as the final outcome. So Taurus, this again is you knowing when to hold them and knowing when to fold them. Don't press your luck. When you know that you've gained some kind of a benefit, especially over the past few months, you've gotten things in a direction that you've liked. You've pushed for certain rights and someone has acquiesced and backed down during negotiation, and you want to push that much further, and try your luck. Think about it a little bit. Be in command of that situation. Be in control even of that adrenaline. Yeah. And you'll do just fine during the Mars storm. So I guess I'm going to leave it there for Taurus. Thank you for joining me. Enjoy the storm, and I'll see you guys back here next month. Bye-bye.